Oh shit, I'm alive. Screaming. Oh fuck, I wish I were dead. Look at that. Fuck. Get on, please. Please. You're loved, but not right now. Damn. Get on. God. I was trying to make an entrance. I know, you're trying to make an entrance too. Seriously. Stand down. Oh my god. Oh shit. Please go somewhere. Okay. It's already been 30 seconds. 30 seconds. So this is the part where every YouTuber that disappears for almost a week makes excuses as to why they were gone, which I'm not going to do because some of this stuff is still in the works. So it's going to be private until it's sorted. Let's just go ahead and leave it at that. Okay, this dog better not aggravate me into the fullest. Okay, Rosie, please stop. Do you have to go outside? Please, let's just do that. We're just doing that. Let's go out, please. Because I just can't have it at this time. Get lost! Oh my god. I'm sure the cat is going to come up over here too, because she's already been eyeing me. She's been following me around all day. Okay. Crazy animals aside, I did want to stop in and make a video because, first of all, I miss y'all. As much as I don't have a lot of time to film this last week, I'm like, it makes me sad when I go too long without touching my tarot cards. You know what I mean? That's not weird, right? That's not weird. That feels kind of like a normal thing, because if it's something that you love to do and it's something that makes you feel like open and happy, it's like when you don't get to touch it and you don't get to like talk with your people, so you're just like, yeah, I white knuckled all the way through that. So, all right, vagina rocks placed, connection to God is restored. Okay, and we are gonna use the hippie trippy ones today. Good old faithful hippie trippy ones. These are actually starting to get almost gummy because they have been used and used and used. They don't slide quite like they used to, you know? Yeah, you know. Okay. I want to do kind of an update. Second week of May. It's like a mini forecast, a collective read for the second week of May. So simple, straightforward. I ain't cutting the shit. We ain't sitting here fixing to complicate something. We just gonna go right into it, okay? So for this second week of May type energy, coming up to mid-month May, coming up to it, what kind of energies are we going to be having here? This is what I am curious about. This is what I would like to know. Just another energetic update, a bump, shall we say. Right in the smack dab center of our reading, we got the Guru, which is the Hierophant, by the way, card of Taurus, sitting right here in the middle. Hey, sandal hopping Christ. Hey, there he is. Sandal hopping Christ is cool too. He drinks kombucha. He only burns beeswax candles. Or not. Save the bees. Save the bees, says the Guru. Soy candles. He does soy candles. No paraffin wax. Not for the Guru. Okay, for this being kind of the center of the read, we'll see about how he bends because he can take on a lot of different meanings. Yeah, let's go ahead before I start saying every meaning of the fucking Hierophant. Let's just go ahead. Card of Taurus, though. What is crossing our Hierophant upright? But that's a pretty good card to see in the middle, let's just say. Pretty good card. Crossing the Hierophant, we have, oh, how cute. We have the Two of Cups. Hey. So, I mean, you could be catching some feelings for a Taurus, first of all. If you are a Taurus, you could be experiencing kind of like self-love just for yourself. But in another vein, I know y'all heard the cat meow just then. What I was saying. In another vein, it could be a situation where you are working with an organization, an agency, a government, a school, some kind of like establishment, and there's some kind of negotiations going on between you and an establishment. And now that can also extend to a marriage. This is also a card of commitment with marriage. So any kind of institution, organization, governmental entities, and this is an omen of very good discourse with such an institution or agency or government. So it's going to be something where it's fair, where people are taking both people's interests to heart, and they're capitalizing on people's best interests. So that, I say, very good news to be had for us coming up towards this mid-month May energy. Okay, so what do we have? What do we have coming in for us? What is coming in for us in this week? King of Cups in reverse. Now, I don't always like to see him coming up. Look at you, Flipper and Flippette. Bad news. Bad news. Something going wrong with Flipper and Flippette. They ain't doing their tricks no more. Why do I gotta give him two fishies to get him to do the same shit? Now, King of Cups in reverse, this is could be a water sign individual, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but this is the energy of usually somebody who has kind of like a bit of a bad attitude, but I don't want to say bad attitude in a shaming way, because this can also just be someone who is emotionally overwhelmed and emotionally spent, and they're just not doing well coping with their emotions. And we all have those times, right? You know, so I can sit there and be like, bad attitude, oh, you petty, you know, and like certainly you could be dealing with someone who is like that, and you feel like, you know, just like throwing shit and being like, why they always got to come at me like this, and they need to come correct. Yeah, okay, fine. Could be someone like that you're dealing with. Or it could also just be the energy of emotional overwhelm and feeling like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to like right myself in the waves. They're coming, they're slapping me down, I'm feeling overtaken, and it's like having a hard time standing back up, you know. But this is really fucking good. So when I see this coming in, it does make me wonder, what is the story with him? And it doesn't have to be a dude. It can be any, you know, gender is fluid, correct? Yes, it could be anything you want to label yourself as. Whole second card out. We got the Five of Wands, conflict energy, conflict. Yeah, so it looks like this entity might be at conflict with what you got going on here. It's perhaps you've got a situation that is moving forward swimmingly. Swimmingly, good news to be had. Oh, you know, it feels so good. And you got some busted ass in the sidelines being like, humph, I'm mad that they get it easy. I'm mad that they're moving on. I'm mad that they're right? You know, that kind of shit. It's like, listen, you ain't got to come at me with some petty bullshit, throwing elbows and all, trying to sling bones, trying to sit here and cause me some grief, cause me some trouble because you feel some kind of way about my shit working out. I mean, honestly, with this card being here, you know, this is a card of love and commitment and everything. This almost looks like a jaded ex. I'm jaded. I don't like this. So, you know, it could be that, but it could also be, you know, like, say your parents or your family members or your ex-friends, somebody, you know, is not liking the decisions you're making to move forward in your life, and they want to come over here and they want to sit here and kind of battle it out with you, and you're like, listen, it ain't no battle, though. It ain't no battle, because I'm doing me. And I understand that you have a perspective of it, and maybe you're not handling it too well, but I'm doing me. This is good news over here. This is tumultuous energy right here next to it. So I'm not thinking that this would be the same person. If that is the same person, if you are dealing with like bliss in one side and then like tumultuous energy in the next breath, it's just like, whoa, you know, life can be a bit of a roller coaster for you right now, having to like hold space for both of those very different energies sitting here. But one thing that I will say is, as much as this is a card of conflict and wishing that people could just see you, I know, text, the boyfriend, I didn't mute my phone again, but as much as this is like conflict and wishing people could get on your same page and get on your level, this is also a card of like adventure. There is a bit of an adventure here, because it's kind of like fighting for your right to assert yourself into something new. So you're kind of like, listen, mom, I don't want to be an attorney. I want to be a dancer. And your mom is like, oh my God, you can't make anybody do that. What are you going to do? Shake your ass for money? What is that? You're just a bona fide prostitute. And you're like, sex worker, mom. It's called sex work now. And it's totally legit. I have an OnlyFans. And totally, if that's what you do, that's what you do. Like, I don't give a flying fuck. I don't give a flying vagine. My vagina rocks. I don't give a shit, okay? I really could care less. We almost had a catception happen just then, and it about threw me. Cat approached. I gave her the shit eye. I spoke of the flying vagine. She took off. Good. So what else do we have coming in? I want to know a little bit more about this story. What is this about? Tell me more. What is this about? Let me know. Like I said. Okay, I'm sorry. I put y'all through the ricker again. I keep doing these earthquakes with y'all with the camera shaking. We got the Lovers in reverse. Card of Gemini. This, exactly like I just got done saying. A jilted ex-lover. It feels like you done found yourself a new boo thing that you leveling up with, you committing to, and they're sitting here being like, well, I'm going to try to throw some shade at this. I'm going to try to make it something. This could be an ex-husband. This can be an ex-lover. This can be an ex-boss. This can be an ex-family member. Like all these kinds of things. You get it. You know how to make it fit your situation. But this does feel like an individual that you had strong ties to, long-standing commitments with. And yet, this relationship, whether platonic or romantic, this relationship was just full of conflict, strife. We don't have the same dictionary. Why are we always like at odds with each other? And this person wasn't very good at emotionally regulating. And so it was just always spew, shame, blame, and guilt. That's just kind of what I feel like. And if this is your energy, again, I'm not trying to be nasty towards you. I'm just painting out two different possibilities that it could be. Because, hell, we all know that we have our times. But I am getting the feeling that this is kind of the other person, and that you're the one sitting over here trying to do something with your life. And this other person is trying to do the crab in the bucket thing. We've talked about crab in the bucket on this channel before, where crab fishermen don't even put lids on their buckets when they catch crabs and they stick them all in a bucket. They don't even use a lid. Why? Even though those bitches can climb out of a bucket, they don't lid them, because the other crabs in the bucket see this homeboy about to cut loose, and they're like, nah, man. They grab him and they pull him back down. That sounds like some River Styx Hades shit. Oh, you ain't going nowhere. You staying with us. We all miserable. Yeah, stay here. You like, no, I want to be free. I want to do new stuff. I got new stuff coming in. This is good. And they're all like, no. And you about to be like, bye, Felicia. Big time. So, but also one thing, it came to my mind, so I'm just going to say it. There is, there's a sense of like negotiations and stuff here. And here there's a sense of somebody maybe fighting you on a big decision as well. Because this can also be a really big decision, and somebody's sitting here coming in with maybe some kind of interference or obstructionism with a big decision or a big commitment. So it can kind of play into this commitment decision type energy. So it's all here. So let's see here. What is our universal guidance? What are we supposed to do about this? What is the advice of the tarot? What should we be doing about this energy and this situation, please? Cat, don't you be fucking tearing up my furniture right now. I'll tear up your ass. That's just what parents say when they want you to be afraid, but then the kids are never afraid because you never tearing up. You never tear up an ass. So they're like, you're just funny because you throw threats. And I'm like, I'll say some threats that I do act on, but it won't be beating you. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. That's so rude every time I do that. Oh my gosh. What? Clothes. Please work out. Dear God, please. We got ourselves Wheel of Fortune coming out in the advice. What? Card of Capricorn. This is really good news. This is really good news because you're already sitting over here with some kind of like big commitment, some kind of, whether it's commitment, higher learning, all this other kind of stuff. It's like this, you're setting about to do what you love. And you have good luck on your side. You have the universe in your corner pushing this with momentum. This is like karma, right? This is a very karmic card. This is karma playing out. You have been spending so much time being like, sow flowers, not weeds. Sow flowers, not weeds. Sow flowers, not weeds. Because you don't want to plant weed seeds. I mean... Unless you into growing your stock, that's up to you. I don't care. Don't come for me. But you don't want to be planting those kinds. You want to plant the flowers, right? So that whenever it grows and it blooms and here it is to harvest, that's what you're getting. And so it's like you have been spending a lot of time, maybe like biting that cheek, holding that tongue, all that kind of stuff, being like, no. I'm putting the good energy in there. I'm ignoring the fact that bitches ain't shit. I'm gonna keep my eyes forward. I'm gonna keep it 100. As much as that tests my maturity, like there ain't no thing, I'm gonna keep it like that. And you've been trying. This person here has been emotionally dysregulated, not trying to step up to the plate to be an emotionally mature individual, right? They can even be a bit tyrannical. This person has been a piece of fucking work. They have been trying to fight you and interfere and obstruct every step of the way. They have been trying to make it where you can't make a decision, or they've been trying to force your hand in a decision to maybe make you decide the way that they want you to go when that's not what you want to do. And it's like, quit trying to force my hand to do your bidding. Like, this person has been sowing weeds, okay? And not the happy weeds. Not the happy weeds. And so it's like good karma, bad karma. Now it's time for karma to come back around. Oh, karma's coming back around. What's going to happen? You going to get blessed. You going to get shit on. Shit on. And there's something that's beautiful about the karmic thing. There's something that can be beautiful and rewarding about it, because it's like, you might actually feel like, now I have momentum on my side. I kind of feel like my karma is getting clean or resolving. And I kind of feel like even in days where I feel unsure of how I'm going to handle this or what's going to happen next, you just kind of feel this air surrounding you of like, oh, we got this. And oh, it's going. Hunty is fixing to go. Don't tell me things, phone. Oh, I should have silenced it. It's okay. I put everything in my phone as like a calendar alert, or else life would not continue. I don't know where I'm supposed to be at any given time unless my phone tells me. But Wheel of Fortune is pushing it. Push it real good. Oh, shit. I had some stuff flip over in my lap too, but we're not going to take it if it's because this came out on the table. Temperance, but it's in the reverse, card of Sagittarius. So, first of all, do you realize how much major arcanas we're seeing here? We've got the Hierophant in the situation. You have the Lovers. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. You got Temperance. These are big energies here. We haven't been dealing with tiny things. We've been dealing with really big things here. So, I think that this, because this is advice from the tarot, it's like, I got your 6, right? I got your back. Go ahead and heal. Take this time to really heal. This sometimes can be a card of like, pay attention to the timing. Make sure that your timing is well thought out. But I don't think that you're really being criticized by going too fast or going too slow right now, because the universe is really taking the reins here, and the universe does everything in their timing, right? The universe, it's like when it's ready, it opens up. When it's not ready yet, you're going to be pushing it. Come on. And it's like literally a watch pot never boils. Like, I can't say boil, okay? If anyone thought that, fuck off. Okay, but I think this is kind of like a trust the timing situation. Trust the timing, trust the process, trust the journey. Pfft, hate that. But still, I do feel like that because they're taking the reins on this. And this is kind of like, sit back, watch me, watch me, ooh, watch me, watch me. And they're going to like, watch them make it move. And you're going to just be sitting there being like, well, damn. And so it is. Like it is. If you are slowing down and taking care, well, not slowing down. Don't slow down because that might not be for everybody. But if you are taking this time to kind of continue with your good karma that you're putting in here, and you're taking care of number one, you're taking care of yourself. You're making sure your healing is on point because you are not going to be that. You're not going to be them, okay? You're not going to answer back that energy. You're not going to clap back with the same energy as much as they deserve it. You ain't going to do that. You're going to keep it on you. And oh, snap. Oh, shit. Okay. There's two more cards that came out too. We're going to, oh, wait, there's three in here. Oh, my God. A whole story is coming out. This is crazy. Okay. I need to calm down. So what is another advice card? 3 major arcanas in a row, right? 3 majors in a row. The Chariot card of Cancer. But this is saying, like, move on. It's time to move on. And when I see both of these cards are cards of movement. This is like I'm taking over and I'm moving it for you. You just need to heal and we need to move on from this situation. You have 2 karmic things here. Like this is karma, this is karmic. With the yin and the yang. But it's so much of like the cycle has come back around full circle. That's what it's feeling like. This cycle has come to kind of a completion, but we don't have the world card out, but still there's some kind of cycle here that has like what goes around comes around, right? You hear that all the time with karma, and that's what it feels like. It feels like what goes around comes around. It feels like chaos. What felt like chaos probably in April and maybe even in the beginning of May is starting to form into order. You're starting to see why all this chaos was happening as it was and how it's starting to come together into a design that's making sense. And you're like, oh, fuck, it's starting to make sense now. Like, oh, shit. This is also a card of like, you can actually be moving, like moving house. I think a lot of people are probably, oh my God. Invited everybody. All right, I'm gonna have to deal with that later. I should have silenced it. But yeah, this is a card of movement. So I think a lot of y'all are probably moving house, maybe moving jobs, some kind of like actual literal movement, getting in your car and going somewhere, doing something with yourself. But I do think of this is also a card of like willpower, determination, drive, like not just physical, like toot toot me and my Camry, but like, actually like the gusto. But it's a card of victory, man. Like, we got this. You healing. You victorious. And what are you victorious over? Oh, peep on this, my liege. Peep on this. We got the Devil, 6 of Cups in reverse, and the Emperor in reverse. Card of Capricorn, card of Aries. We have 2 Capricornian energies out here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Devil. What is this in a nutshell? This, you basically were dealing with, whether it's a boss, a family member, a best friend, whatever it was, but this King of Cups in reverse person, this jilted lover energy that I'm seeing here, oh shit, that's showing up big time. It looks like you were in some kind of, in your past, this is just a card signifying that this is a past issue. So this is not a relationship, whether platonic or romantic, this is not a relationship that I feel like you're really in anymore, because it feels like it's from the past, but I think it's lingering. The energetic ties of it are lingering, but that doesn't mean that you're not breaking free from it. I think of you as breaking free from this, because this is like that codependency, the narcissistic, I see the codependent and the narcissist right here, right? So, and that can come across, whether that's in your family, you got a narcissistic mom and you're the codependent, you got a narcissistic boss and you're the one just jumping, you got a narcissistic husband or a wife and you're just, trying to play to the tune of their fiddle, like all of that kind of stuff. This is what's fucking fucking going away. This is the karma that's being resolved here. This nasty pickle of a situation is being resolved with this. Don't worry, hunty, we got something for them. We got something for them. Look at you. You heading off and bigger and better. This is powerful right here coming in. This is not going to be holding you back, okay? You're not going to have some my way or the highway asshole trying to chain you up with some kind of vestiges of the past, acting like they got some blackmail on you or they got something over you or they have some kind of power or sway or control. No, they don't. No, they damn sure don't. They gonna try it though. They might try it. If they haven't already tried it, they might try it. But that's just not the way it's going to be because you're going to come out victorious. Victorious. Karma is on your side. Karma is on your side. And this is going to be a situation that you're going to get a lot of healing out of. I mean, that's about as perfect gets right there. I got to say. So if bitches ain't shit want to go and try something, if these two pals want to come together and they want to try some bullshit, if that's what they want to do, they can go ahead and fucking try it. COVID. Let me give you the COVID. I actually almost made myself like for real have to cough from fake coughing. That's pathetic, Alma. You need to give up on life. Okay. Anyway, who cares? Who cares? Nobody cares. Putting this over here. I'm putting this over here because that's the same energy. It doesn't really matter. This is just for my eyes only because it's like y'all can't hardly see what I'm doing right here. This is you. This is you, hunty. Okay? You got good stuff going. You're going to be victorious and you got help pushing it. It's going to happen for you. This is going to manifest for you. It's coming together for you. And sad, sorry, I tried to wreck it. I tried to cut them off at the pass. I tried to kill their momentum and their energy. I tried to whatever kind of thing like that where it's almost like a castration kind of an energy. They were trying to cut off your life force viscerally. And you like, bitch, what? I'm gonna answer back. And hey, it's good. It's good. So if any of y'all are dealing with any of those kind of like addiction, codependency type issues and somebody's been coming at you some kind of a way, expect that shit is going to be clearing up pretty quickly, that you're going to have the top edge in it. You're going to be getting the good news that sets you free from this, where you're going to be able to actually just move on, drive away. And I got my squirming out there clawing at the door. At least she didn't, she might have run away and come back already. Who cares? So anyway, that is our reading for today. That is it. And I will say that my uploads are going to be a bit dodgy for shit, man. Honestly, a month. And there's a whole long story in that. And like once it's all said and done, then we can go into it. We can have a story time if y'all want to know and be nosy and all that kind of shit. I'm going to have to like burp and let my dog in at the same time. Burp. I just did that. Let me let my dog in. We'll come back for the rest of it. All 8 of them. Okay. Anyhow. So, uploads are going to be probably a little bit dodgy. We will talk about all these kinds of things. So, everybody be gentle with me. Be patient with me during this time of movement and change and shake up and holy shit, what's happening. All of that. I'm sure y'all are being hit with that energy from the reads that Tarot's been showing. I am not immune to it. I am affected by it as well. So we are all going through the bumpies and the shakeups and the such and the things. So I will be doing these, uploading as much as I possibly can. But if you go some long periods, I am not dead. Nothing bad happened. I'm just being run. So that's that. That's my excuse hour. We just had it. Great. And I had thought about doing some other kind of videos that were less tarot-y and more like story-timey, but I guess it really is about the same time. I should not be thinking in my video. I will think on it on my own time. Doesn't matter. Okay, anyway. Love y'all. Thank y'all for putting up with this experiment and hanging in here while I try to get my bearings straight and be a good person on the interwebs. So Thank y'all, and I will see y'all for the next one. Bye for now.